So, Joe, how long have I been cutting your hair for now?
Since you got out of barber school.
So
Yeah,
dang,
because
the whole 16.
right, because since
Dang.
Junior uh found you in barber school and
Yeah.
then told me you were coming to Exquisites, he's like, "Hey, you gotta come see my dude
Yeah.
Brand.L." I was like, "Okay."
There you
Because before
go.
you, it was Keith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And I know. Obviously, like you said, like you've had other barbers. What do you feel that sets me apart from other barbers that you have heard of, that you've experienced, that you've seen? Any one of those? What do you think that it is to
Truthfully,
you?
I think the biggest thing is that you care about what you do.
Okay.
You know, you're not trying to be better than anybody else. You're just trying to be better than yourself.
Yeah.
You know, I've had a couple of haircuts where some of them did not go that great
Oh
because they
shit.
just didn't trust themselves, and I ended up looking like the haircut you place on a Lego.
Ooh.
And some of them are like trying to, instead of give me what I asked for, they
Yeah.
tried to one up the barber before.
Oh,
And I'm like,
okay. Yeah.
this
Yeah.
this is not helping me. It actually
Yeah.
hinders what I'm doing.
For sure. For sure.
Yeah.
I've gained a few clients over the years that literally I get why they're looking for a new barber. They ask for something that doesn't look good, that doesn't fit their head shape, that doesn't fit the new styles
Right.
or the era of styles that's going on. But the thing is, like, you're a barber to service the public. You know what I mean? Like you're to service your neighborhood, your peers, your people, your friends, family, whatever. And if I can't go to a barbershop and pay X amount of dollars to get what I want,
Right.
then you can go somewhere else and get that. I always say it shouldn't be hard to spend your money, at all. It shouldn't be like, hold on, wait, so I got to pay you this and you get to choose. Like, make that make sense.
Right.
But,
like it's one thing if you see someone's head and you say, you know what, I understand that this is what you want, but being the head shape that you have or whatever it is, I would suggest this. And then it's like, okay, now the conversation opens up to be like, oh, I never thought about that.
What would you say? And you might not have the answer, you know what I mean, for this. Sure. So that's totally fine. But what would you say, or what type of person would you say that fits into the construct of what I'm doing here? So just for example, like, would it be someone that that is into their hair, someone that has a busy schedule, not a busy schedule? Like, what do you think works the best for being a client of mine? Because you've been a client of mine for 16 years, so right. you've seen my schedule go from not busy at all, you can come when you want, to, oh man, on Fridays and Saturdays might be a little tough, to
he's booked all the way through.
He's booked all the way through, and you better plan some shit weeks in advance. So what do you think is my, like, clientele, or what is this whole experience geared towards?
I mean, you've definitely grown to a point to where, like, you have to now book him out weeks in advance, or at least get your spot in the rotation.
Yeah.
To where it's like, all right, I know that I'm in here on Thursdays at 12:30 every 2 weeks.
Yep.
Which, I mean, now it's like, all right, I can rest there.
Mm-hmm.
But then, when you were green, so to speak, and like you had the time, it was like, all right, well, now that gave you the time to say, all right, let me start building my business model. What can I start offering? What can I start doing? But now that you're booked up, it's like, your own personal niche.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they each have their give and take, to where it's like you were building in the beginning with low volume of clientele, to where it's like now it's like I have a high volume of clientele, but I know exactly the pocket that I'm in, and I'm not trying to be anything else.
Hell yeah. Yeah, yes sir, yes sir. I appreciate them kind words, brother.
Yeah, I think that's the most important thing about anybody that's partaking in a trade. It's like you're not trying to be anybody else. One, care about what you do, the people you're taking care of and offering your services to. But then also it's just like, all right, realize I'm not trying to be, better than XYZ barber. I'm just trying to be, figure out what am I really good at, and
yeah.
I'm gonna work that, and what am I not good at, and I'm working on that a little bit to where I'm just a well-rounded barber.
Hell yeah.